my new body warmer. Got it free from JCB. It's reversible. Look. About to go into a cold storm. Anyway. Oh, another thing. People ask what this is. It's an airline, so it's basically a reverse Hoover. So I decided to make a little talkie video. So let's talk about something. Trucks. Many of you will know I had the choice of a 560 or this 750 Volvo when they came the end of last year, and I took what I considered the best truck, which is the best truck. This Volvo is the best truck. It's 200 horsepower more. It's better spec. It's the better truck. But people thought I was mad. Scania fanatics think I'm mad. Scania, I still don't hear the last of it to this day, and they think I'm stupid for taking the Volvo, even though the Volvo is as good as they get at this current point in time. The Volvo is an amazing lorry. It's a one-off. The chances of ever getting to drive a truck like this again are rare. The chances of getting to drive a 560, fairly likely, I would say. And it just amazed me, the fanaticism amongst especially Scania fans, right? I'm no big fan of any particular make. I liked my Scanias, don't get me wrong, I like this Volvo, you know, but I'm not fanatical. I would take what I'm given. If I was ever given a choice, which I was, and that was the first time I was ever given a choice, I'll just take what I think is the best truck, which I did. But the Scania, I even got messages from people saying, oh, I'd have kept the 440 over that Volvo, and it's like, you're mad. Absolutely mad. So, yeah, let's talk about trucks. Let's talk about trucks, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good times and the bad times in the trucks. Let's talk about trucks. Let's talk about trucks. I think you've got to be a certain age to remember that song. It wasn't about trucks. Last time I was fanatical about a particular brand of trucks, I was a kid and I was obsessed with DAFs, and then I started driving DAFs and I became less obsessed with them. Once upon a time, Scania made arguably better lorries, although I'd argue that the Volvos back in the 90s were just as good, but the 143 in most people's eyes is arguably one of the best lorries ever made. Again, though, I think a F12 is a nice truck. But nowadays there's no bad lorries. There is no such thing as a bad lorry, really. They're all well built. They all have to be pretty tidy trucks. I'm talking about the main European brands now. So I'm just fascinated by the fanaticism, especially with Scania fans and their slavish devotion to the V8 badge. Scania have been really clever in their marketing with that V8 badge. People are obsessed with the V8 badge. So I want to know, what's your favourite truck, make of truck, and maybe model of truck? Why? Because most Scania fans, the only thing they ever say to me over the Volvo is, oh, the Scania's got more space and a V8 badge. And are you a truck driver? You know, I've driven most brands of truck now. And if I was going to buy a truck myself, actually, if I was going to be an owner-operator, I would probably buy a new Actros, a new shape Actros. And if I had to go down in power, for instance, in a few years when this had to be replaced, at the moment I would think about probably an Actros if I had a choice in the matter. But I'm not fanatical about Mercedes or anything. I'm not fanatical about any particular truck. So, tell me, why do you love what you love so much, you know? That's all I want to know. See if we can get people talking. You really want me to do this, do you? What do you think I am, some sort of performing monkey? What do I get for it? Chops. Gonna have some chops. Okay, you can have some chops. How many? 12. 13. 12 and a half. 13. 12 and a half. 13. Okay, 13. Okay then. Onward! There, I did it. Okay, are you happy now? Save me from this hell, please.